Just friends on the internet, and welcome to the Guide Starter YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be covering the ranks of the Nigerian Police Force. Now, the Nigerian Police Force is Nigeria's basic security and law enforcement agency, and Nigeria's 1999 constitution avails them the full authority throughout the country as a whole. The Nigerian Police Force is very fast, it's very vast. What I mean is, it's very wide, very wide. Like, there are different departments, there are different ranks, a whole lot about the Nigerian Police Force, and I'm going to try my best in this video to explain every rank, every symbol, and the command structure of the Nigerian Police Force, so that the next time you see a Nigerian police officer, you can easily tell his rank by looking at his badge. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, the structure of the Nigerian Police Force is divided into three, as you see on my screen. We have the administrative structure, we have the command structure, also known as the authority structure. We also have the organization structure. Okay, now the administrative structure is divided into departments, and there are 8 departments of the administrative structure. Then the command or authority structure is divided into ranks, whereas the organizational structure is used to denote or represent the geographical hierarchy of the Nigerian police force. So quickly, let me cover the 8 departments of the administrative structure of the Nigerian police. Okay, like I told you, the Nigerian police is very vast. It's more than seeing men on black in uniform. So we have the Department of Finance, formerly known as A Department. We have the Department of Operations, formerly known as B Department. The Department of Logistics and Supply, formerly known as C Department. The Force Criminal Investigation Department, also known as CID, known as D Department. We have the Department of Training and Development, known as E Department. We have the Force Intelligence Department. Now, this department didn't exist before, it was newly created, so it doesn't have any formal name. We have the Department of Research and Planning, formerly known as F Department. And lastly, we have the Department of Information Communication Technology, formerly known as G Department, that is ICT. Okay, now for this video, the primary reason of me making this video, which is talking about the command structure of the Nigerian police force, like I told you earlier, is divided into ranks, and power in the command structure of the Nigerian police is vertical, and that's how power is, with the person below taking order from the person above. The most senior officer of the Nigerian police department is the Inspector General of the police. That's under the command structure, and the list on the table is the constable. So quickly, I'm going to talk about all of these ranks and their badge. Okay, so the Inspector General of Police, also known as IGP, is usually a serving officer of the Nigerian Police Force and is appointed to the office of the IGP only through recommendation to the sitting president. So he's being recommended by the Nigerian Police Force to the sitting president, and once confirmed, the president forwards the person's name, the officer's name, to the Senate for confirmation. The symbol of the rank of the IGP includes that of the coat of arms of the country, crossed tip staffs, and 2 stars, all surrounded by a laurel typically worn over the officer's shoulder. Okay, let me see if I can show you this thing here. Okay, let me see if I can show you the badge of the IGP, so you get a clearer picture of what I am talking about. So this is it. Now you can see it on his hat over here. This is the coat of arms of the country. then crossed tip-offs, and all surrounded by um two we have cross tip-offs, two stars, all surrounded by a laurel, typically worn by his shoulder. Okay, typically worn by his shoulder. So you can see this over here. I don't want to go into detail of that. Now this is it, this is it, this is it, this is it. On his shoulder. Okay. Sorry, it's not this one, it's what you see over here. Now the person that is seconding the Inspector General of Police is the Deputy Inspector General of Police. He is the second in command at the Nigerian Police Force and can play the role of the IGP in the absence of the IGP. A DIG heads each of the seven administrative departments mentioned earlier. So the seven, not seven, eight departments, these eight departments I've mentioned, the person that is in charge of all of them is the DIG. So it's not a small job. The symbol for the rank of the DIG is that of the IGP, but with only one star instead of two. Okay. Now the next person that follows is the AIG. The AIG is the Assistant Inspector General of Police. He subordinates to the DIG, and his rank is tasked with overseeing the zonal operations of the Nigerian Police Force. So that's the work of the AIG. Additionally, the AIG can take his superior's role in his absence. Okay. Now, following that is the Commissioner of Police, and the Commissioner of Police is in charge of contingents in the state. So every state have their own Commissioner of Police. Now, the Commissioner of Police is followed by the Deputy Commissioner of Police, known as DCP. He oversees an area command and is also known as the DPO. So the person called the DPO is the DCP. He's also known as DCP. He's usually the second highest ranked officer in the first state command. Okay, like I told you, the number one person in the first state command is the Commissioner of Police. The DCP's symbol is a laurel wreath surrounded with a single star and crossed tip-offs. Person following the Deputy Commissioner of Police is the Assistant Commissioner of Police. He is directly below the DCP and takes instruction from both the DCP and the Commissioner. The symbol for officers of this rank is a laurel wreath surrounding crossed tip offs. Okay. Following that is the CSP, known as Chief Superintendent of Police. He heads the state Nigerian Police Department. The symbol for an officer in this rank is a star and the Nigerian coat of arms. Following the CSP is the SP, which is the Superintendent of Police. The officer is directly under the CSP, and the rank is just the Nigerian coat of arms. Then we have the Deputy Superintendent of Police. Now, the Deputy Superintendent of Police sits below the SP, okay, and can even carry out the SP's role. The symbol for the DSP is a group of three stars arranged vertically. I think this is one of the most common ranks in the Nigerian police force. Okay, then we have the Inspector of Police. The Inspector of Police manages teams of constables and sergeants. He's symbolized by three parallel bars and a the chief inspector of police has four parallel bars. Okay, so then we have a sergeant. The sergeant is the highest ranked non-commissioned officer of the Nigerian police force, and his rank is the country's coat of arms. We have the sergeant. The sergeant is middle ranked non-commissioned officer, and he has three red arrow heads pointed downwards. We have corporal. The corporal is abbreviated as CPL. Officers in this rank wear a badge with two red downward pointing arrows. Okay. Then finally we have the constable. Officers in this rank are usually newly employed after graduating the Nigerian Police Academy. So this is where every Nigerian police officer starts from. And guys, it's not easy to climb up the ladder. 15 ladders: constable, corporal, sergeant, sergeant major, inspector general of police, ASP, DSP, SP, CSP, assistant commissioner, deputy commissioner, commissioner, which is in charge of the state. Then we have assistant inspector general of police, in charge of his zone, the deputy inspector general of police, and inspector general of police. So I mean, it's not an easy one. So that's what it is. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about these ranks in the comment section below. And peace and God bless.